Hello everybody, welcome to Sapphire Falcon and this episode of my playthrough of Ghost of Tsushima. Apparently there are some undiscovered locations down in Izuhara, which is like the southern part of Tsushima Island, because I was following the Wind of Vanity and it's pointed me directly at one of them. I have no idea how I missed these. I'm pretty sure I've checked the map of Izuhara hundreds of times at this point, but apparently they're here. So let's go explore these last undiscovered locations and we'll see what we want to do after that. Yeah, so like this one here was a fox den, and then there's this one over here by Wolf Cub Falls, and this one down here over by this survivor camp. I don't think there's any more. Somehow I just completely missed these three up in this corner, apparently. So yeah, let's head over to this one because it's next, and then we'll go from there. Oh yeah, also last episode I did the Six Blades of Kojiro, which was a mythic tale. It's also apparently what our duels have been about. Golden Bird wants me to follow it to whatever this is. Firefly. Oh yeah, there is singing cricket here. Alright, it's still giving me the option to do a standoff, so...
Are you cowards?
Oh yes, and I also apparently have 2 technique points that I need to do something with. Alright, so let's grab this singing cricket. 13 out of 20 collected. I don't expect it to tell me anything new. I just open the menu so it clears the new marker. Let's change back to our traveler's attire so that way it will let me know if there's anything else here because of the firefly. No, it looks like the singing cricket was what the firefly wanted me to know about. Okay, yeah, bird, I can't just like jump off a cliff. Oh, this looks like a haiku spot. Nice. Komoda Haiku. Reflect on defeat. Oh yes, because Komoda was where we started this whole game. Stillness of one's mind. Resilient and strong. Pure of heart and soul. A lone pebble alters fate. Warriors fall, birthed anew. Observe the coming future. Rising from the depths. Gasping for new life. Drowning and alone.
Stillness of one's mind. A lone pebble alters fate. Rising from the depths.
Headband of defeat. Stillness of one's mind. A lone pebble alters fate. Rising from the depths. I don't know why I read it again. I just did. What does this look like? Blue. With the... I'm pretty sure that's the clan Adachi symbol. 3 times on the front. And there's kind of a golden pattern. It's a nice looking headband. Just not what I want. So now let's head to this last undiscovered location. Theoretically last undiscovered location. That is quite a drop. For some reason I did not realize we were at the top of a cliff. Yeah. Alright, so let's go this way. I don't know if I'm supposed to be at the top of the cliff or at the bottom of the cliff. Now. Good luck if they can follow me up that. I just didn't particularly feel like engaging with them at this point. Alright, so whatever it is, it's down there on the beach, it looks like. It's a fox den. I am 1 cliff too high. Alright. Alright, lead the way, Kitsune. And that is a shrine that I have already done. That's the Stone Dragon Shrine over there. Yay! And once again, the fox is not sticking around for pets. There's a big plume of black smoke in that direction. What is that? That is going to be Komatsu Forge, yes. Okay. Because there are no more Mongol territories in Izuhara. Oh, what do I want to do next? Let's go up to Yuriko Tale 2 of 2. If it's anything like the last one, I may not get to it entirely this episode, because she likes to wander and takes tangents, shall we say. So let's fast travel to Riverside Farm. The Art of Seeing. Yuriko said she wants to visit someplace with me. I should check on her. Gets a minor legend increase, a minor ranged charm, and Bowman's straw hat.
Lord Sakai.
That doesn't sound healthy.
Excuse me. The cold wind is getting to me.
Yuriko, you're not well.
Nonsense.
Let me take you to Akashima. They can treat you.
We have to visit someplace special.
Where?
It's not far. After that, I promise we will see your healers.
Fine. But if you start feeling worse, we go straight to Akashima.
Of course, my lord. Always so stern.
The Art of Seeing.
Where is this special place of yours?
You'll see.
You cannot tell me?
I won't have to.
See, we're gonna ride.
Lead the way.
Let's see if you can keep up.
Careful, Yuriko.
Even feeling sick, she's very playful. And admiring of Jin.
Do you know where we are?
There's an onsen around here, isn't there?
Onsen is the Japanese word for hot spring, by the way.
There it is. Shall we take a closer look?
I'm pretty sure I've said that in a previous episode, but
Isn't it beautiful?
Very. Why are we here?
Are you upset? I hope it's not wrong of us to come.
I don't understand.
It's so painful to see you weighed down by sadness with Lady Sakai and the little one.
Yuriko, are you alright?
It's nothing. I just felt a little faint.
When did you last eat?
Yesterday, I think.
Wait here. I'll find us something.
I'm not a child.
Please, Yuriko. Rest here a moment.
As you wish, since you ask so sweetly.
I'll be back soon. Maybe there's game nearby.
find Yuriko something to eat. Yeah, in Yuriko Tale 1 of 2, she frequently mistook Jin for Kazumasa, Jin's father. And it sounds like she did again here. I wonder what kind of game they're going to make us hunt. Something which really hasn't come up in the game much, but it shows up in the loading screens, which I cut out of the videos, is that apparently to the people of Tsushima, the deer are considered sacred, and it's frowned upon to hunt them or kill them. Hunt a boar to feed Yuriko. Alright.
A boar.
Apparently they don't care that their family are dying, so long as they do it with an arrow.
I bring this to Yuriko. Make her eat a little.
I have a funny feeling that this tale is not going to have a happy ending.
Yuriko! Yuriko! Her horse isn't here.
She rode off.
Follow the horse's tracks.
Powder. Herbs. She came this way. Yuriko's horse. She can't be far.
Well, I'm gonna guess that this body is not Yuriko. She doesn't seem like the type to self-immolate, shall we say. Find Yuriko. So now there's footsteps we have to follow. So I was going the right way, I just hadn't actually found the footsteps, and so therefore the game wasn't happy.
Yuriko!
My lord.
This is apparently Little Monk's Pond. Where are we? Here. Okay.
Yuriko, are you hurt?
No. I got lost.
Where were you going?
I saw my mother. She waved but kept walking. I had to catch up.
I'm bringing you home.
No. My mother. I have to make an offering.
You do not.
Please. For all the times I've done as you asked. Come with me. Let me pay respects to my mother.
All right. Don't push yourself.
Thank you. My mother would take me on long walks in these hills and teach me about the plants.
Maybe that's why you saw her.
They're almost there.
I've been to the cemetery to get a singing cricket when I did this shrine.
A cemetery.
My family is here.
Sit with Yuriko.
Kazumasa. That night, you brought little Jin to me. And he was so sick after all that time in the forest. We had already lost Lady Sakai. Kazumasa, are you listening?
I'm listening.
I made him drink that remedy my mother taught me. We sat by his side the whole night. You held my hand. Do you remember?
Yes, I remember.
That night, I was so scared. So sad for little Jin. But I was so happy. Does that make me a bad person?
No.
When he recovered, when you taught me how to ride, the day we rode to the onsen, the sunset was red and full. That was...
That was what?
the best day of my life. It's dark, Kazumasa. Tell me what you see.
Yeah, it's almost definite that Yuriko was deeply in love with Kazumasa, and that we are in the final stages of her life, and her mind is slipping away.
I can see all the way to Yuriko.
I remember the war. A tragedy for all the clans.
Castle Kaneda.
I wish you weren't there so often.
Why do you say that?
You have many responsibilities. I am grateful for the time we share. But I always want more.
There's the temple in Kushi. You can see the pagoda.
Every new year, I pray there for you and little Jin. and my family.
Jin is lucky you take such good care of him. Now tell me what you see. Yuriko? Rest, Yuriko. The strength we need is all around us. The mighty fall at last, to be no more than dust before the wind.
The art of seeing is complete. And we've earned a third technique point. Yuriko's keepsake, a ranged charm. Arrows have a 15% chance to poison enemies. Bowman's straw hat, favored by skilled archers. Not my style, but good to have. Also very sweet of Kage to comfort Jin. That was a very touching scene. It's always bittersweet when you see something like that, because on the one hand there is the sadness and the weight of the situation. On the other hand, there is the beauty of the love shared between the two people. The fact that Jin saw it fit to play along with Yuriko's delusions, for example. As much as I don't want to undermine the weight of that scene, I have heard of something, a trophy for this game. I didn't know any details. I specifically avoid finding details. But there's a trophy where it wants you to play a particular flute song at the grave of a friend. Beyond that, I knew nothing. So I'm going to change to Lament of the Storm, which is the flute song that it wants. I don't know if this is the correct grave, but I'm going to try it and see what happens. Well, it summoned a storm, which is appropriate, but no trophy. Looks like this is not what it was referring to. It does, however, feel appropriate to have done that, so I'm going to actually make that a thing I do now. Whenever I find myself at the grave of a friend or an important gravesite, because cemeteries are kind of a thing we've come across multiple times in this game, I'm going to play the Storm of Lament. because that just seems like a right thing to do. However, I'm going to call an end to the episode here. You know the drill. Click over there to join me next time. If you're enjoying this, you can click up there to subscribe. And up here is something that the algorithmic overlords at YouTube think that you'll enjoy from my channel. If it catches your fancy, go ahead and click on it. And I'll see you next time.